What's up, world? You know what I'm saying? This your boy, God, here to give you an eternal gold card from God Himself, nobody else. From me alone. Now, to the meat man, thou didn't pay everybody. God did. You know what I'm saying? It was because of thou I came, and it's because of thou I'm dead. But I'm living. I came back. You know what I'm saying? Came back to tell the story. What it's like across the tracks. You know what I'm saying? Bay City, Texas was a place where they used to kill, steal, and destroy. One night, one day, broad daylight, in the middle of the day, I saw a man kill another man for 25 cents. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Where my change?" And homeboy looked at him and said, "Man, come on, man. Come on. I ain't going to say his nickname because everybody in Bay City will know who it is, and I ain't going to put nobody out there like that. That man dead now." Soon as he did that, God killed him by somebody else I know. You know what I'm saying? Because that somebody else I know, he not a bad person, but he knew what that dude would do to him. You know what I'm saying? If he killed his best friend over 25 cents, he knew he was gonna get killed for the problem they had together with each other. So my boy shot him while he was sitting in his truck in the back of the head. And he went to jail, but he got right out because they knew the other dude was crazy as hell. And the other dude would have killed him. You know what I'm saying? If he hadn't have killed him. But that stuff ran in their family. And then his grandson ended up taking out somebody else. We had crazy people. I had a best friend named Dirt. He was killed by some of my friends' daddy. You know what I'm saying? For us throwing eggs at night. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing eggs. You know what I'm saying? And somebody in another crew hit his truck with an egg. So he came around the corner while we was walking back to the ice cream parlor. Not to the ice cream parlor, but to the teen club. And we called the owner of the teen club Dookie Butt. Yeah, that was his name. His name was Dookie Butt, but everybody respected Dookie. You know what I'm saying? He was an older man. He was around in his 40s, you know what I'm saying? 41, 42. And we was only teenagers. The club was for kids like 13 to 17. It wasn't no club for 18 years old and 19 years old. They had their own club, you know what I'm saying, to go to. They had a lot of clubs to go to. But us teenagers, you know what I'm saying, we had that one club. It was called Fort Apache. You know what I'm saying. Y'all people in Bay City remember Fort Apache? Home and Ralph and Kathy Wright. I know Kathy Wright remember 40 Patches because me and her won a dance contest in there together. And I gave her the trophy, you know what I'm saying? Because she was the girl, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't one trophy. I don't know. I think we did get 2 trophies, Kathy. I think I kept one, you kept one. But I wasn't big into trophies and keeping trophies then, so I think I lost that trophy somewhere. I ain't even go put it up on the shelf, you know what I'm saying? Just like I got a trophy with the motorcycle club. I think I gave that to the fellas to keep, you know what I'm saying? Somebody kept it, you know what I'm saying? And this for the motorcycle club, you know what I'm saying? Motorcycle club, highway hitters, how y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? This your boy, the one created you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, man, it was so much jealousy. Man, you can't do nothing good. Because the world will hate you for it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody God. And God is a jealous God. And everybody want what they said to mean something. You know what I'm saying? What they said to go in your heart and change your heart. But a lot of people do it wrong. Especially the church. You know what I'm saying? They talk about other churches. They gossip about this and that. They commit adultery. And that's fornication, by the way. Ain't no such thing as fornication when you don't when you not married. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing as fornication when you not married. Because after I died and rose up on the 3rd day, back then, not 98, but back then, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't supposed to be married, nor was we supposed to be given into marriage. That was my mistake. And to the girl that got mad at me because she found out I was married to Diane, you know, I'm sorry. I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that being married to somebody really meant something, because I didn't even really care about that. You know what I'm saying? To me, when you marry somebody, you putting a yoke on them. It's like being handcuffed together with both arms. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you want when you pray to God to give you a husband or pray to God to give you a wife. You want to be handcuffed to a woman or a man. That's why I say my yoke is easy and my burden is light. You know what I'm saying? You can never, ever, ever, ever have a more righteous, more merciful, more graceful, more grateful God. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't make nothing but one of me. Well, I make 2, but we in one. You know what I'm saying? Not God and the devil, but we play all the parts. You know what I'm saying? We play all the parts. You know what I'm saying? And to the meat man that's told me, dog paid everybody, dog just paid everybody. I tell you what, dog, that's mine. You not your owns no more. So stop saying dog. You know what I'm saying? That's Adam LaTroy Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And that's the average. The Adam LaTroy Jackson average. The God average. The Jesus average. The first and the last Adam average. The Holy Ghost average. And my son, the Holy Spirit that's coming. You know what I'm saying? Or granddaughter, grandson or granddaughter, but it's gonna be the Holy Ghost. I got all the players. You know what I'm saying? And this grandson gonna make 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I gotta count all my grandkids. 8. No, it ain't 8 billion, Daddy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because you the first Adam. T.D. Jakes your grandson. Bill Winston your grandson. Even though you 54, God, I'm just 54 this Adam. You a trillion times a trillion, 8 times 2,000 trillion times 25 times 2,000 trillion more. And then we gonna name this one a zillion. You know what I'm saying? A kazillion. You know what I'm saying? Kazillion. I like that. I say jazillion. Like Jakah and Jazara and Jesus. You know what I'm saying? We're going to say jazillion. You know what I'm saying? And with $1 zillion, a jazillion dollars, and nobody owe nobody shit. But we gonna still play with money because I like money and I like the money system. I like to think everything is normal. So since we had money, we gonna make some new money. More colorful. Instead of green. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, green got a lot of blood on his hands. Even my leaves, even my ground, my dirt, you know what I'm saying? A lot of blood on their hands. Like that man who ran over my boy Dirt. Right after he ran over Dirt, I ran over Dirt in a car in somebody else's store. I ain't know who I was. But he was walking across the street and that man killed Adam's best friend Dirt. I ran over his son, same name he had. I ain't gonna put his name out there because I don't want to make him feel bad and I don't want him coming after me, God, as a man. But I didn't kill him. The devil did. But I was the devil's, the spirit, you know what I'm saying, of God. You know what I'm saying? It's the spirit of the devil. You know what I'm saying? And I just judge and accuse people when I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Now I got a lot. And everybody else got a lot. So just like I told the Crips and Bloods in their head this morning, you know what I'm saying? Please, son. No guns. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of guns, man. Don't even need to buy one. Not even a play one. We not gonna teach kids war no more. The first thing my grandson pick up sometime is a gun. And it's a fake gun. It's a little dart gun, you know what I'm saying? And he run around the room. He'll go around and shoot everybody in the house. He don't shoot nobody because he not strong enough to pull the trigger with that little finger yet. But he'll point it at you and you gotta raise your hand up. You know what I'm saying? Before he put it down. You know what I'm saying? He don't shoot you, but he'll put it down. He'll come up to you like this. You raise your hand up, he'll put it down. You know what I'm saying? So automatically, the devil is born in everybody. But if you teach him who he used to be and tell him his new name, he'll love himself. And everybody, even Jesus, you know what I'm saying? The new and improved Jesus is the devil if you mess with it. You know what I'm saying? But he don't kill you with violence. No, he don't kill you with violence. He kill you with silence. You know what I'm saying? Because things that are seen are not seen. You know what I'm saying? You could be arguing with a man and you don't know who you arguing with because that man you arguing with, not that man you arguing with. That's not the face and the name talking shit to you. That's the devil. It's an evil demon in that man. But he talks like a man or talks like a woman. And we'll pull a gun out or something and shoot you. Before now, you know what I'm saying? Now, this is a book to all the murderers, all the thieves, all the destroyers, and all the adulterers, and all the liars. You know what I'm saying? What's that? All y'all in idolatry, you know what I'm saying? What's that? Idolatry. All idolatry is having an idol of something. And last time you're supposed to have an idol. You're supposed to have this idol since 2009, 2008. You know what I'm saying? This the idol that everyone waited on for years and years and years. Do you think I was going to send Jesus by himself or before me so you could persecute him like you persecuted me, so you could burn him up like you burnt me up, so you could kill me like you killed me? You know what I'm saying? You killed me. Yeah, God kept him breathing, but you killed me this Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't kill me, you killed you, thou chemical. You know what I'm saying? In Philip 66, John Beslot. Man, if you ever work another day in your life, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Sit your old ass down. I don't need you running no plant. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you running no construction. You know what I'm saying? Evil you is. You know what I'm saying? Where Adam at, John? Where you at, John? Told Adam you had a nice family, all that, your wife and all that thing. And I agree with you, John. But don't give no advice to nobody. Because I don't believe in you no more. I used to. Robert Franklin asked me, he said, is John prejudiced? I said, no, John ain't prejudiced. But he was, Adam. Mm-hmm. They could have gave you an office job as the head safety man. Because they knew who you was. They knew you was God. He called you God. You know what I'm saying? Ernest came to you and told you he stopped believing in God when his daddy died. You know what I'm saying? You got all kinds of enemies, God, this Adam. And I got to look at him. I got to face him. You know what I'm saying? And all you is Adam is rich. Adam is righteous. Adam is real. Adam is respected. And Adam is reliable. But John, even though I told you I don't want to see you in the plant teaching nobody nothing, because you never teach. We did. This Daniel. So you still gonna get my eternal gold card. Even though you persecuted me. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for your flesh taking care of me. But your spirit didn't do shit for me, John. Your God wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. And I'm just venting. I love you as a brother, John. But you ain't shit. And next time I see you, I want you to look at me and say, man, you right. I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't do nothing for you. God, nigga. Shit. Tithe and offerings, when I became God and started talking in that lunchroom and all that there, man, y'all niggas should have goddamn bowed down, John. But you didn't want to do that, did you? And you asked me, you say, God, out of all the places in the world you could have came, why the hell you had to choose the earth? Now, when you said that, John, you let me know I was God. Then, goddamn, walking with Mario Pena. Goddamn, while walking with Mario Pena points up at the sky and say, "You God, nigga." Pointed at me and then pointed at the sky and said, "You God, Adam." And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And one time he told me that shit in my mind, you know what I'm saying? And everybody from the lunchroom was walking with him, and they told him, "Stop bullshit, man, stop bullshit." And they were scared to get me started, you know what I'm saying? Because when I spoke to Adam and said, "He ain't never been up here with us," I know the whole world heard it. And it wasn't recorded. It was just spoken from heaven. Fire raining down from heaven. That was fire. That's the only thing you need to put in the book. Is he ain't never been up here with us. And that means y'all, not me. That's where I was sitting when I goddamn cursed the fig tree. I wasn't sitting here, but I was writing the book and I was talking to myself, and I said, I'm gonna make that in the Bible as the fig tree that I'm gonna see when I come and build a house here. Ask some people, you know, I don't know how old them people, probably dead now, that built this house. Today, we smelled smoke. Jeremy smelled smoke. And the goddamn outlet on the wall, the little socket on the wall, was burning. You know what I'm saying? Could have caught the whole house on fire. Just think, if we'd have been gone and kids was left here alone. You know what I'm saying? And we was at Walmart thinking, you know, the kids big enough to take care of themselves. And then that fire would have broke out. Oh man, disaster. Kids, not murdered, but yes, murdered by the devil. But that wouldn't have been nobody's fault. So I wouldn't accuse nobody but the devil for taking my kids. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, it was caught, you know what I'm saying, by my son, and found, turned the lights off, turned all the power off to the house, and took it apart and separated all the wires, you know what I'm saying, waiting on somebody to come fix it, you know what I'm saying. And as it stands now, while y'all still walking on y'all's hands upside down, we gonna have to pay somebody to come out here and do it. When what I'm looking for is the person to come and say, "You don't owe me nothing, God. You already paid me with your love." That's all I want to hear, man. You already paid me with your love. Thank you, God. I should have called it a love card. You know what I'm saying? Love card. You can still say it's God's love card. You know what I'm saying? And now what use is it to pick a president? What we need an old person in office for, to give us old laws that they used to have, when God bringing new laws now. We ain't got no money. So we got everything, but really, when you get everything and across the board, everybody got everything, and we not minusing shit when you spend money, you know what I'm saying? All you doing is adding. You just giving each other's money when you do that. Like the man that came to sell meat today, I gave him a card already. He could have came to the house, and instead of saying "Thou paid it," just paid everybody, he could have said, "Man, I got my gold card, God. I got meat in the truck, it's free." You know what I'm saying? You paid for it. So if you need some steaks or something, you know, I'm gonna be coming around from time to time. And if you want to go buy it, then I get it from here. You know what I'm saying? You can go get it. You can come to my house and get it. Or you can come to my business and get it. You know what I'm saying? But you already paid for it, God. Security check. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to, you know what I'm saying? Get with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the problem was with the connection, but you know what I'm saying? We had some problem with the connection. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling today. You know what I'm saying? On point. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. And I always will. You know what I'm saying? Gonna do my thing until I sit still. And everything come to me. What I want to do. Move to another country. Because all I got in the United States are haters. You know what I'm saying? I need to go somewhere where somebody might appreciate me. You know what I'm saying? Not know who I am. No, this Germany, don't come here if you don't want us to know who you is, nigga. Shit. You the shit, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Man, you the shit. Mm-hmm. No, y'all the shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's put some more music on, God. Let's see what else you got. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? That's poetry right there. Produced by E Freeze. That homeboy got some good shit. Now this song here say Rich and Free. That's the name of it. Rich and Free. Let's see what it says. If it's too loud, I ain't gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying? Oh hell, Rich and Free. Mm-hmm. You know I'm not really a rapper. I just talk on songs. My daddy told me this what it's like when you want. He said, Adam, you God, my son. So that make you my daddy, yeah. And you won, Troy. I did it. My daddy did it. Uncle Peg did it. Time to street preach. You know what I'm saying? Street preachers, that's who I like. You know what I'm saying? Street preachers. I don't get into the church because the church knew I was here since 98. They can hear me since 98. You know what I'm saying? And the church wouldn't even go for $1 million and $2,000 a week. $1 million and $2,000 a week for everybody. And then I was gonna say, you don't owe me nothing because I own everything. But I had to fight with owners and stuff like that of companies. And the owners of the companies would have wanted to make war with little old me, God. And I gave them life. I gave them boys and girls. And they turned them on me. Yeah, you know God, man. You know I was shit. Talking about whatever I do, I ain't gonna get no mark of the beast on my hand. Man, ain't nobody trying to stick no mark on you, man. That's just a book I wrote before I came. You know what I'm saying? Shit, a mark is you going to the bank and getting an eternal gold card from God, ordered by God, commanded by God, a covenant from God of your inheritance, of your reward, of your gift. You know what I'm saying? From me, your boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't play. Never play with toys. Because they'll bite you in your ass and you'll become a scar. Scarred, you know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody like no rapping talker to music. That's a lie, son. This Edmund Jesse. You know what I'm saying? I love when you just talk over music. You know what I'm saying? This God's studio, y'all. Bring some equipment. King of King Records. James Wall. Hey man, holla at me. I gave you a card with everything on it. Just want to be your friend now. You know what I'm saying? In love with my boy. You know what I'm saying? Cause man, when I made that music, man, oh man, when I was in the studio, man, I just would go off. Production, I felt it. You know what I'm saying? Money, I needed it. I couldn't even pay for nothing but enough to sell it in a city. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't able to sell it all around the world because it cost $4,000 a song. And one day Daniel told me $4,000 for nothing when I went off at work and I was God. You know what I'm saying? And Daniel knew I was God. And he was kind of mad because I was doing this and doing that and, you know, saying this and saying that. And man, all I was saying was the right things, but I was God. I don't know if Daniel was saying they spent $4,000 on my music or they spent $4,000 on my funeral, because I thought about that. I said, man, is Daniel talking about they buried me and paid $4,000 for nothing? You know what I'm saying? Daniel, you trying? No, I ain't trying to kill you, Adam. I was at Mama Denham house. A Mexican friend of mine from work was at my grandmother's house when I went crazy and took off and went to Florida trying to run from God, trying to run from myself. Me and Adam, you know what I'm saying? Two people in one body, two spirits in one body, both clean spirits, because we didn't know who was who. Adam was normal, a man in a messed up life, marriage. You know what I'm saying? When he wasn't even supposed to be married. That's why I allowed him to go through problems and wasn't going to let now one of them work. You know what I'm saying? I made him mess up the first marriage. I made him and the woman mess up the second marriage. And the third marriage, I got to put that all on the woman. Thank you, Satan, for the work you put in, Diane. You were saved. I heard you call me demon in your sleep. You were asleep. I also seen Tisha rise up. You know what I'm saying? In you. So Satan, it was nice doing business with you. The next lady you put on side of me, God, from my rib. You know what I'm saying? Me. What she eat is me. What she drink is me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing, you know what I'm saying? There's some fine women on this street. I seen one today. I said, God dang. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, white girl too. You know, she's about 30. You know what I'm saying? A little bit too young for me. No, I ain't, God. I'm here for you. That's why I'm on your street. Yeah. Ain't gonna be nothing but fine women on this street out when it's all said and done. Because everybody that don't like me gotta move. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm staying. This is where me and Jesus gonna stay. My grandson. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy to move. You know what I'm saying? But me and my grandson, we staying here. Yeah. I know Jeremy gonna talk noise about that. I'm just playing, Jeremy, man. I ain't gonna take your son. But when I say he live here, this is his house. When he come here from y'all's house, he ain't gotta unlock no door. He ain't gotta knock. He ain't gotta ring no doorbell. All he gotta do is walk in there. Papa gonna stay here. I got too much blessing in this house. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get it fixed up. I'm gonna get it tore down and rebuilt. You know what I'm saying? Something like I want to see in all the neighbors' houses. Ain't gonna be wood frame houses. We gonna have this gonna be a mansion, a house of many mansions on this street. I don't want to connect them and make them all wild looking. But this neighborhood, we might not have as many houses on the street, but the houses on the street gonna be, nice houses. You know what I'm saying? And all neighborhoods gonna get fixed up. And black people, man, fuck the devil. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more devil. Go to them black neighborhoods where they got the village and the projects and all that. Tear that shit down and put apartments that you like to live in the white neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Go down there where them boys used to kill, steal, and destroy, and tell them, go with white on. We working in white. We angels. We gonna go to neighborhoods and we gonna redo the neighborhoods dressed in white. And I hope some of y'all gang bangers and people who was, pimps and everybody who play the games, you know what I'm saying, and join the clubs, Masons and Illuminati and KKK, you can't be KKK, Illuminati, you can't be Illuminati, and black Muslims, you can't be black Muslims. If the white people can't be KKK, you can't be black Muslims against white people still. You gotta forgive and forget that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's over now. Farrakhan. It's equality to everybody. You won, Farrakhan. You won. You the head, not the tail. You didn't fall from first to last like Donald Trump did. I'm on the $100 bill. Donald Trump on the penny. The last has became first. Adam Jackson is God. And the first has become last. President ain't shit. That's just it. I'm through. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even say no more. Yes, I am. I'm going to see what I talked about in 2016. Laughing like a motherfucker. God, you something else. I love y'all though, man. I really do, man. And man, let me go to Nino Brown and see what Nino Brown got to say about this situation. Let me see what them haters think about me now. I love y'all. I ain't got no enemies. I mean, I'm not an enemy to nobody. I love everybody. God told me a long time ago, love your enemy. Mean love Satan. That's your big brother. He here to save you, never to hurt you. But if you up there talking about the devil is a lie, I hate Satan, this and that, then you don't love your enemy. And you don't pray for those who persecute you, and you ain't shit. And I'm talking to whoever ever talked about Satan, this God. Why would I tell the disciples to turn people's body over to Satan for the destruction of the flesh? So their soul will be prepared for me. 2008, not 2020. You late. Come on, man. Let me hear what you got to say, Nino Brown. Talk to them haters for me. I ain't trying to be no enemy to nobody. I'm trying to love my enemy. Give them everything. Just like I got.
Let me tell you something. Either you talking about the niggas that's doing something, or you doing something the niggas talking about. And let me tell you about this word called hater. See, let me describe this word called hater. See, a hater is having anger towards everyone reaching success. See, you got to understand this. Every successful individual in the world is followed by a pack of haters. Just go down Floyd Mayweather timeline and go in his comments. Just go down Michael Jordan comments. Everybody got something to say about anybody that's doing better than them. But see, let me tell you about my God. See, my God will make your enemy your footstool. And see, the brick they lay out for you to trip over, they gonna fall and you gonna step right over they fuck ass. And understand this. You got to understand that the haters in your life are the people that you was good to. And the more better you was to them, the more they gonna hate. You got to understand this shit because they mad. They mad they can't get no money with you no more. And you got to understand this here. A hater got a job to do. Just like the police got a job to do. Just like anybody in the streets got a job to do. You got to continue doing your job because they trying to penetrate your mind. They trying to stop you. They trying to take your focus off your goal by penetrating your mind with nothing but negativity. See, but God will lay a foundation for you through your haters. And then it'll all make sense to you why they was hating from the start. Because one day they got to stop talking about you. Because see, the trick to being a hater is not to look like you hating. And that they keep talking about you, your people around you gonna start to tell them, hey, look, man, you talking about him too much. You talking about her too much. Sound like you're hating. Is you mad? Yeah, they mad. They can't get no money with me no more. They don't
Nino, plant them seeds.
Anybody that just started hating on you, they were hating from the start. But see, my God will make your enemies your footstool. You just got to keep doing the gift and keep bringing the pressure that he blessed you with. And see, everybody that's standing in front of you, you going to either run over them or you going to jump over them. And you going to jump right into success. You can't worry about what they talking about. They going to talk. Hell, they talk about Jesus Christ. They talk about anybody that's doing what they ain't doing. See, your haters let you know how much greater you is over them by how hard they hate. They try to broadcast your failures. They try to whisper your success. But I'm going to tell you something. Just keep doing you and maintain focus on the goal. Because, see, either that pressure going to mold you or fold you. And we ain't got time to goddamn fold. We got to get this money. God will make your enemies your footstool, and you will step right over them. I'm going to tell you something. You go in anybody's successful timeline, you go in their comments, you're going to see a pack of haters that just come with the success, that come with the territory. This is what you signed up for. This is what it takes to be successful. God will make your enemies your footstool. They got to stop one day. We the business.
That's Nino Brown. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? What the enemy used to hurt you, God uses to prosper you. And that's right. The enemy used money, Nino Brown. The enemy. I ain't gonna say you did. I ain't gonna say, I don't care what you did in the past, Nino Brown. You my boy now. You drive up now, I'm hitting your, dapping you, nigga, hugging you. Shit, damn near wanna cry. And I'm gonna say, man, let's do this shit proper, and we're gonna both fall on our knees. I don't give a damn who hit the ground first. Shit, I'm just so happy to be God, and I'm so happy to know you, God. And I gotta be the big God, so I ain't gonna never let you have that. But then shit, man, I'm just gonna recognize you as a little G, nigga. And I'm gonna be a big G, because I don't know nobody else can talk through me but me. You know what I'm saying? I'm me. Shit, now that's it. Now I don't need no more doctors. Don't send me to the hospital. Just come talk to me, police, if you need to talk to me. Because I'm going to keep police for a little bit longer. And then I'm going to keep prisons for a little bit longer till I can get in there and teach them motherfuckers that the devil and he the accuser of the brethren. And I can get all these motherfuckers that kill, steal, and destroy over women, over money, to let them know that we got all the money in the world and don't nobody own no goddamn woman. And you better not pray to own no damn woman. Because at the end, and shit, the end was 2008, but the end was 98, really. Now, the end was 66 when I came. But the big thing about this whole thing, you know what I'm saying, the enemy was the money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needed it, wanted it, had to get their drugs and had to get their money for their drugs. And if you betrayed them, they kill you. You know what I'm saying? Over money. You know, it's some niggas out there that, I seen a man kill a nigga over 25 cents. The nigga pulled up at the ice cream parlor. We all standing outside. It was about 5, 6 of us standing outside, bullshitting. You know how kids play and shit. And then, goddamn, this crazy motherfucker drive up, and his homeboy, they arguing, you know. So we stop and see what they arguing about. And this motherfucker say, man, where my change? Where my change? You better get my change. And then the other dude was like, man, shit, man, I spent it. You know what I'm saying? And then he went, got a gun out the trunk, got his gun, and then the dude was trying to tell him, man, shit, man, it was only 25 cents. That motherfucker, boom, blew that nigga brains out. His own homeboy. And then drove off like a motherfucker. I was like, shit, damn, this shit real. You know what I'm saying? And then later on, I don't even know if he was arrested for that shit. And then later on, my buddies, my friends, a family of friends of mine, you know what I'm saying? The daddy of them, I ain't gonna say no name, but he ended up shooting the dude in the back of the head in his truck. You know what I'm saying? While he was sitting at the nightclub, sitting outside the nightclub. My boy daddy shot him in the back of the head because they had some issues. Now, I ain't gonna say no name, but my boy daddy, he was the good guy on this. That's why he didn't stay in jail long, because everybody knew that this dude was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And he was gonna kill him if he hadn't did what he did. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna kill him. So he had to kill him first while he wasn't paying attention or wasn't thinking or whatever he did to him, he got it. And I was on his side because I seen what he did to his friend. You know what I'm saying? I knew he wasn't supposed to stay. You know what I'm saying? He can't be living up in Bay City. Shit, I gotta live in Bay City. So it was a good thing that other man had to go. And I know he in hell. He can't be. He probably listening now, and he might be saved now. But when he come back, he won't know who he was or what he did. Because I damn sure ain't gonna tell him. You know what I'm saying? If I find out who he is and I hear a nickname like his, I'm just gonna look at him and I ain't gonna even think of what he did when I look at that boy that they call that nickname. Cause that's like naming a child Satan or naming a child devil. You know what I'm saying? Or calling a child devil as a nickname. You know what I'm saying? Now I got a friend named Killer. I call him Killer. Everybody call him Killer. But he ain't never killed nobody, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? But he crazy enough too. You know what I'm saying? He used to be arguing, man. I remember one time my boy, that's Kenny Ray. And my boy told me and Kenny Ray riding. You know, Kenny Ray always be talking shit. Me and Kenny Ray, he always tell me how I took him fishing the first time and all that. And his family used to love it when I come and get him. His mom and them used to love it when I come get him. Because they knew we was just going fishing, you know what I'm saying? Get him out of the streets, you know what I'm saying? But old Kenny Ray Killer, man, you need to come holler at me, nigga. But Kenny Ray told me, say, the night before, Kenny Ray had got into it with his daddy and mama and the family, you know, and everybody be on Kenny Ray, because you ain't supposed to be fussing with your mama and daddy no way. So all the whole family be against Kenny Ray. So that was back then. I know Kenny Ray. I seen him putting up fence at his house in Houston somewhere on Facebook. So I know he's doing good now. He probably don't even think like he used to think. You know what I'm saying? But Kenny Ray argued and shit that night with his dad and them. And then he said he had to go to work with his daddy because he worked for his daddy, worked with his daddy in the rice field. So goddamn, not the rice field, tending with cows and horses and stuff. They was on horses and they was tending with the cows and stuff. But then they went out to the field and Kenny Ray said he got out to get him some water. He was thirsty. And he got out to get that water. And he was getting water, pouring the water, and his daddy came out and he walked around the truck, run around the front of the truck. And when he got by the light of the truck, he looked. Then he went back to the door, the driver's side door, and Kenny Ray said he didn't think nothing about it. And he had the water in his hand, finna drink. And his daddy came out the truck with the rifle, the gun. And he like, man, what daddy doing with this gun? And then Kenny Ray say his daddy came around front of the truck and started raising the gun, and he remembered the argument that they had last night, and he like, Daddy, man, come on, man, what's up, man? What mama gonna think? Then he said he heard the gun go off, pow, and he said he thought he was shot, he thought he was dead. Then his daddy laughed and told him, Kenny Ray, pick up that snake. And it was a snake by his foot. His daddy shot the snake, and he thought his daddy was going to shoot him because of the shit he said to his daddy the night before, cussing his daddy out and stuff. And boy, I laughed my ass off. Me and Kenny Ray, them, man, I had some good friends. When I say, I remember I told Tisha, my ex-wife, daughter, I told her that about my best friends. I put an S on friends when I say my best friends, because I ain't got no friends that I ever been friends with that ain't my best. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I said best friends, my best friends. And Tisha said, she laughed and she talked about me to her mama. You know what I'm saying? You hear that? He talking about best friends. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the worldly, the earthly person only got one friend. You know what I'm saying? Who they best friend. Then they fall out with them. Then they ain't friends no more. Then they go over here and they be friends with this group. You know what I'm saying? Just like the motorcycle club. You know what I'm saying? I was friends with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I was best friends with everybody. Then one of the best friends, he dubbed my key and told me, you know, man, I dubbed your key. You know what I'm saying? So if any problem go down, because I had to hide my motorcycle behind his house one time. Then shoes, you know, my ex-wife came and totaled the motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about spray painted it, poured brake fluid on it, poured anything she could have done to try to mess it up, she did. Then she threw black paint on every one of the rims on the car. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So one of my other best friends, Telly, he gonna tell me, man, if you don't call the police, I will. So she was going so crazy and trying to fight me and stuff. So I had to call the police. Now, I had to live that damn favor. You call the police on me, you did. Shit, you totaled the motorcycle, you put paint all on the rims and the car, spray painted the car. It's a white Suburban. She spray painted the Suburban. You know what I'm saying? And then Jerome he a police, but he didn't come work the case. You know, somebody else came work the case. And when she went to jail, Jerome came and helped me get the paint off the car and tried to get the paint off the rims. You know what I'm saying? But I had to put that woman in jail for a few hours to let her know that I will, you know, put her ass in jail, because I'm not a violent type person. And I don't care if you won't send me to jail. I ain't no goddamn villain. I ain't no goddamn devil like you was. So, you know, what you gonna have to call the police on me for? I ain't gonna go off and do nothing to you. And she knew that. That's why she did what she did to me, because I was a weak nigga. You know, when a woman pray for a man, I try to give a woman God. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did to that woman. I gave that woman me, Adam, God, Jesus, the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit, the first and the last Adam. I gave that woman from that church that needed me, because it was nothing but the devil in there. You know what I'm saying? But when I come to church, I bring a whole bunch of snakes with me, a whole bunch of big ass snakes that eat snakes. You know what I'm saying? So when I go in there, they know my thoughts mean something. So when they having Bible study, that's when I used to go, is when the Bible study, because that's when I like to speak. But when you go to church, you can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? The pastor expect you to listen to him and learn what the fuck he talking about when he judging and accusing other churches. Ain't got no instruments, dry as hell hymns to God, when God ain't loving none of the shit they doing. None of it. Then when you borrow money from them, yeah, they give it to you, but goddamn, they shit. 2-3 days later, you got my money, blah, blah, blah. lend and do not expect nothing in return, they don't worship that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? The whole problem with the world was money. You know what I'm saying? Money. Either you got it or you don't got it. But now, the lowest bum on the street got an eternal gold card from God. And that stone that the builders rejected. Think of 8 billion people with one goddamn grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? 1 grain of salt and a whole bunch of flour. That's all the world is. Is a whole bunch of goddamn flour with 1 grain of goddamn salt. And if you go to the moon, that's what it looked like. A whole bunch of flour with 1 grain of salt. You find that grain of salt on the moon, I'm already gonna give you everything. You find that grain of salt on the moon, it's 1. It's a grain of salt there. You go find that motherfucker. Out of all that goddamn ashes and flour and shit, you goddamn, you know, I give you the moon, goddamn. If you want to live there, I help you fix that motherfucker up. I find a way to fix that motherfucker up. Shit. Whatever we was flying in that night, I went to the hospital the last time from getting into a scuffle with the family. But that plane that Uncle CUNY was flying, and Uncle CUNY dead. This CUNY Dale, I ain't dead, Adam. I'm much alive in you. How you doing, Queena, Sonia, Lynn, and Pooh, and the grandkids, Keithy and all y'all, Rosalind. But whatever that was Uncle CUNY was driving, flying, it didn't have nothing. You didn't have no seats in it. It was seats in it because people were sitting down, but you couldn't see the seats. You could just see the people. And I could see the people while wasn't nothing in my room but me, but I could see everybody. And I remember seeing Sam and Betty from the Church of Christ. And you know, they done prayed for me sometimes, so I ain't got nothing against them. But they was devils. You know what I'm saying? Betty told me one time, I ain't gonna pay you for that, to hear you. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I ain't gonna pay you to hear you. Shit, what I do to you? You know what I'm saying? Wasn't rich enough, wasn't good enough to give them something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk about the people, but you know what I'm saying? It was like they was mad at me because of the way they shaped, the way they look. You know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't got nothing to do with you age and shit. Old people get bad built like a motherfucker. And shit, old people get old. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my goddamn fault. You know what I'm saying? That's what the problem is. Old people get old and they get jealous of the young people. You know what I'm saying? Old men are jealous of young men because they mess with their women. You know what I'm saying? Old man ain't nothing but a sugar daddy to a young woman. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about love when a old man get with a young woman. Most of the time, that ain't love. That's what you could do for me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you could do for me. Help me get out of jail. Help me do this. Help me do that. But I always had love. But I was 40 or 42. No, I wasn't even 40 or 42. I was 39 when I was messing with this 24-year-old. I was 39. So, you know, I didn't expect nothing. I didn't expect her to be faithful or nothing like that. But she was when I was around. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted. A woman that's faithful when I'm around, because I'm married. You know, I ain't married now, but I was married then. So my mind frame was, I'm married. You know what I'm saying? So with me being married, you know what I'm saying, I can't expect no woman to be just my woman. Shit, I ain't gonna put no yoke on no woman's neck to hope she thinks she just my woman. You know what I'm saying? I want her to live her life. If she got a friend, holler at that friend when you want to, when I'm not around. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know about y'all. I really don't care about marriage because we ain't supposed to get married. Not in heaven. In this heaven. This is not earth. I don't care what y'all say to me. You not on earth no more. Shit. Y'all ain't never been up here with us. You know what I'm saying? It used to be a money thing, but it's new now. It ain't a money thing no more. It's a gold card thing. You keep it in your right hand. You know what I'm saying? When you bring it to the store or whatever, if you're left-handed, you bring it in your left hand. You know what I'm saying? If I'd have put you get it in your right hand and your left, then your prophecy would have been, well, God said, if you get the mark in your right hand and your left, then you're cursed. So if you carry the card in your right hand, you're not cursed. But if you carry it in your left hand, you're cursed. So to curse the devil who was going to accuse that of putting the card in the right hand and leaving the left hand, I God and made it where you can use the card with your left hand if you're left-handed. And that prophecy and revelation is done. All the revelation is done. The beast, he dead like a motherfucker. His name dead. Demon's name dead. Devil's name dead. Satan's name dead. And goddamn Lucifer name dead. All that stuff dead. We good people now. I hope y'all good. I apologize to anybody that harmed in the past by not being able to do something for them or having the money and didn't do it for them. And if you got that against me, please repent, feel sorry for it, and just love God, man. Especially if you're in your family. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody, man. I ain't got nothing against nobody. So I'm not an enemy to nobody. I'm God. I can't be. All y'all my children. You know what I'm saying? All y'all my children, grandchildren, great grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people out there young enough and got kids, you know what I'm saying, that I could be the great grandfather, like Mariah them. You know what I'm saying? Mariah could have a baby and then boom, I'm a great grandfather. You know what I'm saying? So, and I still keep my step grandkids, even though I didn't get along with their grandma. She got my mind all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, cause I ain't never knew the devil in a woman can be so low down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never knew it. I ain't never knew love can be so low down till I went 18 years with the devil. You know what I'm saying? So, and the rest of them was devils too. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't just talking about Diane, and I ain't saying that I wasn't in love with the devil when I was with the second wife or the first wife. I was in love with them too. And I was in love with Diane, for her taking care of me, for whatever thing. But she don't do shit for me now and never will. You know what I'm saying? Because I did it for my goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? And I will have a Rolls Royce and you will have an Escalade or whatever you want to drive, Diane. I done that for you anyway. Even though you a low down motherfucker. That's another thing, you know what I'm saying? But you live your life and whoever you with, good luck, man, because it wasn't no good to me. It might be good to you, though, because me being God, I changed the hearts of folk and let them know what they really like. This judgment day, you know what I'm saying, for everybody. Now, enemies, I'm going to go to one video with my boy, Nino Brown, about enemies. And then I'm going to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to harp on enemies because I love all my enemies, even Satan. So if you Satan, you dead. And I brought you alive. and your name Christopher now. And whatever you do, it better be for the kingdom of God and not the kingdom of Satan, judging and accusing. You let that go and you love God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul, and your neighbor as yourself, and don't kill, steal, destroy, commit adultery, lie. You know what I'm saying? Argue, because you can only argue if two devils get together, because that's the judge and the accuser. Somebody accusing somebody of what they took from them. So with everybody having that card with everything on it, it shouldn't be nobody fussing about what you ain't got or what they ain't got or what you can't go get. If they use some of your stuff or take something from you, you always got plenty, because you know that even though they got that and it was my last bag of chips, I can go to the store and get another bag of chips because I got the same money he got. And that's everything from God.
Do you believe that hard work is what it takes to be successful? I know this sounds bad.
Let me tell you something. What the enemy used to hurt you, God used to prosper you. Sometimes a minor setback could be a major comeback. And see, while you seeing failure in yourself, God sees so much victory. See, come and tell you something. God always tests people before he bless people. And if you can't handle the test, then you ain't ready for the blessing. You got to understand, the bigger the fight that you fighting is determining the magnitude of the blessing that God finna send down. And see, you got to understand this shit when you going through them battles. Because see, sometimes we might get locked up and got to do 21 days in jail or 5 years or 20 years. But see, what God was doing was moving you away off that straight bullet was finna hit your motherfucking chest. What God was doing was removing you from child support and all kind of dumb shit, because you was finna make some dumbass mistakes out here. So God was just removing you from a circumference of people so you could go hide out and sit down for a little while and sharpen that motherfucking pencil. Because see, as iron sharpens iron, man sharpens man. So when you sit around other inmates or you sit around people that got more knowledge and more wisdom and more smarts than you in another field, now you're going to develop the wisdom of what it takes to fight these battles we facing every day. See, you got to understand, when you see failure in you, God see victory in you. And all he doing is molding you into the individual you asked to be. You asked to be successful. So you got to fall 9 times and get up 10. You asked to win. So you got to know what it feels like to lose. And AKA learn, because you don't lose, you learn. So you got to go through all the battles and God just testing you. And once he see you pass every test and he could trust you and you loyal and he know you gonna hold the fort down, he gonna give you everything you ask for. So sometimes you got to understand why you going through things. Right now, it might be hard on you. You might can't pay your bill, but you got to think about the times when you had the money to pay your bill and you wanted to go to the motherfucking strip club. See, God just sitting you down right now to tell you, hey man, you better put this money up when the sun's shining, because rainy days do come. So sometimes you got to endure the test and the struggle, because that's going to shape you up into the individual you asking to be. You asking to win. So God letting you feel what it feels like to lose. So when you do get to start winning, you're going to understand and appreciate your position. A lot of people in position of winning and they complaining because they think the grass green on the other side of the fence and it's dead like a motherfucker. Be blessed. Understand why you go through your struggles. You will win. You will progress. But understand everything is a test. We the business.
Now let me go to May 3rd. Let me go to May 3rd, 2017. To see what Nino Brown, what I was talking about when Nino Brown said that. 2017, May 3rd. We're going to go to 2017, Daddy. Uh-oh. 2017. May 3rd. Let me see. Let me see if I even got a May 3rd. Shoot. No, I ain't got no May 3rd, but the last post I had, regular post on 2017, I got a March 1st, 2017. But let me go to March 1st, 2017. See what my last word was. Hello, world. This God, Adam LaTroy Jackson. How y'all doing out there? You know what I'm saying? In good fortune land. You know what I'm saying? Because you won, world. You won. And your reward is $7 million for a fresh start and $9,000 a week, plus whatever Facebook come up with. We gonna divide that up. We gonna put that in the pot. This Facebook. We ain't gonna take your name and use it in vain, God. We know who you are. If God can't do it, we all screwed. You know what I'm saying? If God can't fix it, we all screwed. Put that on there, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put that on there after the party. Thank you, God. This Cliff wife. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? I'm all right. How you doing? I'm all right. I'm on here looking at you. You know what I'm saying? Praise God. My cousin. God. I told you we was gonna thank you later when we was out there in the yard and you had been crying, you scared. You didn't know what to think. You know what I'm saying? But this us, Troy. Cuz, Adam. This us. Down here in Nacogdoches Center. We love you. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all too. And I'm gonna be back down there. We're gonna have that Casey Johnson family reunion back again. You know what I'm saying? If you get to the Cases and Johnsons, come on out. Have it in the same place we usually have. No, we need to have it somewhere big, God. Cause you got a lot of family. All your Facebook family and friends gonna be at your family reunion, God. We gonna all be there. You know what I'm saying? The whole world, you know what I'm saying? We all coming from all different countries to see how you live, God. We want to make movies about you, God. We want you to show up in movies, just like we already showed you in people's videos and you in people's rap songs already, God. That was you. You heard it right on the radio. You heard it right. They was playing you on the radio. So, hey, you get with them. You know what I'm saying? You get with them. But I love y'all, man. And J-Dog, come see me, man. I'm coming, God. This J-Dog, we coming. We just had to get this from you. Soon as you talk to us, now you talking to us, God. You putting this on Facebook. So this is for J-Dog, the president, Barack Obama and Donald Trump and Bill Clinton and Bush and all the rest of y'all presidents that's living. Come see me. This God. No, you come see us, God, because you got you a spot in the White House. We coming to see you, but you coming to see us too, God. This Barack Obama, you got a permanent spot in the White House. If you want to stay, it's yours, office and all. Where you do your stuff, you can make it a studio. A little renovation, ain't nothing wrong with a little renovation. Come to the White House to record. Jay-Z goes to the White House to record with God. Ha ha, yeah, that's gonna be the studio, baby. And I'm gonna have my own production company. New Day and all y'all. I ain't gonna need y'all. Producers, production company, not production company. Yeah, distributing company. I'm not gonna need y'all. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna sell them Amway and let everybody make money. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all make money too. You know what I'm saying? 10% per CD. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gonna make. A 10% per sign up to whoever joins. So you'll get 10% of $60 plus, $60 for the CDs. They gotta buy all 3 CDs, that's $60. Then $120 for the registration fee. That's $180. And you get 10% of that. That's $18 per person that you get joined up. And if you sell more CDs or videos, because we got CDs and videos, you get 10% of that. So you can be getting up to $50. You know, if they buy all the CDs and join. So you gonna be making money. So get with me, y'all, at 101 Majestic Oak Circle, Lake Jackson, Texas, 77566. Come on, y'all. Get with me. So we can get started on making this money. The money train by God. You know what I'm saying? Come get on it. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. I really do. I really do. That's the Diamond. That's my daughter name, Diamond. I love all y'all, baby girl, and all y'all, Jeremy Champ, Diamond, Nike, Casey, Onisha, Rowan, Zakavian, Haley. I love all y'all. Diane, I love all y'all. And your grandkids and kids, I love all y'all, man. Hey, man, I'm just a lovable guy. And I love the world. That's why I'm here, to give them a reward. So y'all get with me, man, if y'all want that money. So I'm going to love y'all to death, and I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace.
Hold on, I got to read it to you. I got to go back. I got you. It's a long story. It's good, bro. But that Neverland girl, the Neverland girl.
You mean I done all this talking without pushing play?
Wait a minute, man. I'm blacking out.
Right.
Yeah, I'm all right, but everything going dim.
What's up, Bill Winston? In the whole wide world, it's all of us. All night. Tonight. Now, the meeting place right there, I think I'm going to go back over there tomorrow because I got to be with Kalina all the time now. It's God. I got to be with her, so ain't no sin or the devil can come in and mess with her about whatever she did. Kalina, all your sins gone because you've been delivered. Your meniscus plug broke. Mucus plug broke. That's a sign. He coming. He want to come early, Diane. He yours, Diane. This Jesus. Now I'm gonna put him in the Church of Christ because they've been wearing his name. They ain't been preaching right, but them my people. The Church of Christ. They ain't had no instruments, Master P, but I want y'all to play for them, rapping, showing them, hey man, God love us, just like you, Church of Christ, Lawrence. This Master P. I'm in here with Daddy. We're gonna keep that plugged up so it won't cut off, Daddy. This Master P. You the richest man. And that beard, Master P, is dirty, dog. It's dirty. All kinds of colors in it. White, black, orange. How you doing? Whoever came in the house. I can't read it. Daddy needs glasses, Craig. Then when I named you Craig the first time when we came, I said I'm gonna name him Craig. Adam. I'm gonna name him because that's my best friend. He the first one I made. You didn't make him, Adam. So Pome ain't gotta pay shit. But you don't owe him shit either, God. This TDJ, fuck you, Pome, with that $200. Shit. Yeah, we still in here. We still in here. That nigga say I owe him $200. Well, I'm gonna give him $28 million, Pome. I'm gonna give you the last one. You the last one is 7,850,000 and Jesus 51. I'm going down next year. I'm going down next year. I'm going down next year. I ain't going up. I ain't gonna be 53. Fuck that number. I ain't putting no 3 in my name. Shit, that add to 6. And if I get one more 6 after this 66, I'm gonna be dead, Bill Winston. Show will. Off stems. Off the tree. Shit, y'all my stems. My branches, Bill Winston. You and TD Jakes and all y'all. I'm gonna be hanging out at my son. We watching over Columbus with Jesus. Jeremy, if you don't name him Jesus, I'm gonna kick your ass. Call Jesus, Daddy. Come on now, no. Jeremy's gotta be Jesus, LaTroy, Jugcott with a J. And then another J. JJ. You better pass them flies out and get these people down here so we can get this thing started so we can turn the world upside down and hang. For a long time, I'm in the Army now. I'm going to take you with me, Bill Winston. We going through the airborne school again with our old ass. I fucked up. I got scared. I ain't trust God. Fuck God, man. I ain't jumping out no plane at this age. Yes, you is, motherfucker. Yeah, you is, Bill Winston. I ain't lying. Because I listen to you every night, waiting on you to put something on there to the 18th today. That's yesterday, Bill Winston. Today the 19th. This when we went to the hospital for Jesus. We pushed him back in. No, you're not going to dilate till the 9th of April. This Zacavian right here. This is my grandfather. Y'all, I'm going to unplug this because I got to walk. This is Zacavian. I'm walking around the house, Papa. I'm finna teach this nigga how to crawl. Get up, James. Wake up. You ain't getting nothing to eat. Not no more because we fasting. Because Daddy got to lose weight. Hey, Jeremy, we talking to you, not Daddy. He going to finish that chicken fried steak. And after that, he can go on the fast. This one, he the bottom, Bill Winston. We in here. What you say? Huh? We gonna tap into that supply. I got gas in here and a heater. And I ain't worried about shit. Cause I'm in the fire. I'm burning. Bill Winston, I'm waiting on some money. I need, man, what? What? Yeah, you know how to work it. You know how to work it. We ain't gotta pray for shit. God here. Ain't nobody gotta pray no more. TDJ. We here. This Jesus. And I'm gonna fly in you, baby Jesus. With God and my daddy Adam. Shit, the Father. Shit, the Father. Go to 1 Thessalonians 3:11. That's all you gotta read. That's the first thing I wrote. Before I wrote the book, the Bible. TD Jakes. Before I wrote Revelation. That's the first thing to happen. That should have been y'all first book. So wouldn't nobody be scared of it. Angie Hudgens, I'm coming back. I'm in here. This God, Diane, everybody. Kowanda, Britta, Bettina, shit. I ain't worried about myself. I want my Rolls Royce though in that mansion that house everybody upside down, hanging. Cause we still in the army, Donald Trump. Cause man, all black people would kick your ass if you ever start a war over here. This Farrakhan, nigga. Now I warned you, God was here. I told you he was coming back in '84 when he was in high school, when he flunked, and he wasn't good enough to graduate with Kathy Wright now. But man, Adam, you know, fuck that, this poem. I did it with you. I knew what was going on. I had to watch over you. Everybody wanted you. The white people, they didn't want this to happen. Cause you here, Pick, this poem. I love you, nigga. We gonna put an instrumental to this. Shit, Bill Winston. Me and you talking together. Let's hear Bill Winston, y'all. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's see what he's talking about. I'm gonna be quiet.
Well, we just feel like we don't have a leading from the Lord.
What? You don't feel like what? You don't have a lead from the Lord. The Lord in the stomach. I'm gonna teach him, no. And when I teach him Bill Winston, he's gonna be just like Jesse, my granddad. Shit, we here. We going to Germany next
What
week.
showed up was folks who had no bank account.
What?
The money that they had was in their pocket
What?
or in a cookie jar at the house.
What?
You folks said, and I said, Lord, what am I going to do now? He said,
know.
who are you looking at?
What?
He said, I didn't put those people there so that you will be guaranteed to have some money.
Yeah.
He said, you use your faith.
Yeah. Cause I don't need that much. It's God, Bill Winston.
That BW is rich.
What?
No.
Hold on, Bill. You ain't lied. I told you, and you got more than $28 million, nigga. We gotta pay for this. This Bill Winston. This me. This my soul and spirit. Let's go back.
How rich? You can't get enough jobs to pay you as much as God has already given you.
I told you, Diane. They coming. They better be here because you just got the account with me. The first time I put my name on the account with a woman, P. Diddy. That's the first time. I put it on there because, man, half of it hers. She hurt me, I hurt her. We hurt each other. We through with that bullshit. Now I'm gonna live on. Shit, wherever I live, however I live. Let's listen to Bill Winston.
I'm preaching. I mean, you're preaching that place. You say something, you got to wait on it first to come back to you. I'm hearing Brother Copeland. This is what he said. And when he said it, see, it was a revelation. And revelation is interesting because you can catch it, and somebody beside you will say, "What was that? What was that?" Because they've been thinking about chicken at home in the oven. And he said this. He said, "God has made you rich beyond your wildest imagination."
It's yours, Bill, because I want you to give me mine. How much ever you think I'm worth, 20%, Bill. 20%, that's all I want. Home, world. All I want is 20% for what I did. I'm going up on the tithes and offerings. It's been 2008 years, and we here. It's over. No more Bible. It's the new shit, Adam shit that y'all listening to. This the book you read. Let's listen to Bill Winston. Put him in the book.
Right in the middle of the service, he stopped preaching, backed off the pulpit, looked at me and said, "Pastor Winston, your airplane is in Ecclesiastes chapter 10, and went on preaching. What do you think I did? I'll give you 3 guesses. The first 2 don't count. It was right there in Ecclesiastes chapter 10. I read it one time, didn't see it. Read it again, didn't see it. Read it again, didn't see it. All of a sudden, the eyes of my understanding were enlightened, and I saw verse 20. A bird of the air shall carry your voice. That is called seed.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what's going on here.
A seed in the kingdom is all you need.
I'm the bird. I'm the bird. That's why I eat y'all ass seeds. Cause I don't want no more people put on this earth and live forever. We gonna fill it up. Man, I gotta suck up all that water and pull up that ground phone. And then give y'all no more seeds so y'all can live forever, 21 years old. And have babies. And they stop at 21. Because I'm going down to 51 next year. You know what I'm saying? Go on, Bill Wilson.
Now, I'm giving you all of this, and I know I'm giving probably too much to you. Okay, I won't. I'll keep going. Amen.
They gonna have to pay for this. They gonna have to pay for this Facebook. Facebook, whatever you get from this.
I heard a voice of many angels round about the throne. And the beast and the elders and the number of them were 10,000 times 10,000 and thousands of thousands, saying with a loud voice, worthy is the Lamb that was slain for us. Slain to receive what? Power. What else? Riches. What else? Wisdom. What else? Strength. What else? Honor. What else? Glory. And what else? In your Bible, put my inheritance package.
My inheritance package.
Here it is. Every one of those things.
Too much for me, Bill. Y'all gotta help me, baby. I'm here. You know what I'm saying, world. And thank all y'all who put y'all name on the screen. Tamara and all y'all. I can't read the rest of y'all, but then I'm here. This God. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be here forever. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm going down to 51 next year. I'm 52 this year. Y'all missed it. You know what I'm saying? This is the last one. That was the last one. That was the last year. 2018. Now we in year 1, the new beginning. You know what I'm saying? We in the new beginning, world. We in the new beginning forever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna push pause on you, Bill Winston, and I'm gonna just relax. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna holler at y'all. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna listen to you, Bill Winston, and finish you up, man. We here. You know what I'm saying? We done it. We done it. We finna, build. And like I say, this Jesus, y'all, in my Father's house is many mansions. How do I know? Because he told me so just then. This little Jesus, I know that when I come out. So I want to live in them houses, in that house my daddy got. Because I want a mansion in it, daddy. Me and my daddy, Jeremy, and my mama, Kalena, and my brothers and sisters. But I'm going to holler at y'all, man. And I'm going to holler at y'all later. I love y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Hello.
Yeah, world. I'm going to get off this thing now. It's been real. You know what I'm saying? And I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to try to get nothing that generates a 5-figure income again. Because we got an eternal gold card with everything on it. It ain't Dow that paid y'all. It's God that paid y'all. Everything for everything. You just work together, partnership together to run the world. That's everybody. That's a commandment to everybody. But first, you got to love God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. Then your neighbor, which is everybody you don't know. And then yourself. You know what I'm saying? No enemies you can have. and you can't be no enemy to nobody, because you should have everything you want. Bad spirits gonna die with evil and everything about evil. But I'm finna get off this thing now, and I'm go to the store and buy me a soda, and I'll come back and holler at y'all later. Peace.
You got the car right.
Mm-hmm.